Hey, I think we need to talk about tonight.
Yeah? What's up? I thought it was going pretty well.
Well, honestly, I don't think it went well at all. This is probably the worst date I've ever had.
Wow, really? What happened? I thought we were having a good time.
It started off badly when you were half an hour late. I understand things happen, but a heads up would have been nice.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Traffic was terrible, and I didn't think to text. My bad.
It's not just the lateness. When you did show up, you barely apologized and just kept complaining about your day.
I didn't realize it came off that way. I was just trying to be open and share what's going on in my life.
I get that, but it felt like the focus was entirely on you. You didn't really ask much about me or seem interested in my side of things.
I did ask about your job and hobbies, didn't I?
You did, but it was like you were checking off a list. There wasn't any real follow-up or interest. It felt like you were going through the motions.
I see. I didn't mean to come off that way. I guess I was nervous and trying too hard.
I can understand nerves, but then at dinner, you were pretty rude to the waiter. That really bothered me.
I didn't think I was rude. The service was just really slow, and I was getting frustrated.
Even if the service was slow, snapping at the waiter wasn't the right way to handle it. It made me really uncomfortable.
I didn't realize it was that bad. I'm sorry you felt that way.
It's more than just feeling uncomfortable. It was really embarrassing. It showed a lack of respect for someone just doing their job.
You're right. I shouldn't have taken my frustration out on him.
And then, you spent a lot of time on your phone. I understand checking messages, but it felt like you were more interested in your phone than in being present with me.
I guess I didn't notice how often I was doing it. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to seem uninterested.
It's not just about seeming uninterested. It's about being disrespectful. I wanted to get to know you and have a conversation, but it felt like you were distracted the whole time.
I really didn't mean for it to come off like that. I was checking messages from work. Things have been crazy lately.
I get that work can be demanding, but when you're on a date, especially a first date, the focus should be on getting to know the other person. It felt like you were prioritizing everything but the date.
I'm really sorry. I didn't handle tonight well at all.
I appreciate the apology, but I think this just isn't going to work out. Tonight showed me a lot about your priorities and how you handle stress, and I don't think we're a good match.
Wait, can we just take a step back for a second? I really didn't expect this to go so badly. Can I make it up to you somehow?
Honestly, I don't think so. It's not just one thing, it's the combination of everything. It was really overwhelming.
Look, I get that I screwed up, but I like you, and I want to try to make this right. Can we have another chance?
I appreciate that you want to fix things, but tonight really showed me a lot about your character. I'm not sure another date would change my mind.
But everyone has bad days. I promise I'm not usually like this.
It's not just a bad day. It's how you handled everything tonight. It showed me how you deal with stress and how you treat other people when things don't go your way.
I know I can do better. Please, just give me one more chance to prove it.
I don't know. Tonight was really eye-opening. And then there's the way you talked about your ex.
My ex? What do you mean?
You spent a good portion of the night talking about her and how terrible she was. It made me uncomfortable and felt really inappropriate for a first date.
I was just trying to explain what happened in my last relationship. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
It's okay to mention past relationships, but the way you talked about her was pretty harsh. It made me wonder how you'd talk about me if things didn't work out.
I never thought of it that way. I guess I was venting, but that's not fair to you.
Right. And then, when we were at the bar, you got really defensive when I mentioned I don't drink much.
I was just surprised. I didn't think it was a big deal.
It wasn't about the drinking itself. It was your reaction. You made it seem like it was weird or a problem that I don't drink much.
I didn't mean it like that. I guess I just didn't know what to say.
It felt judgmental and dismissive. Like you were trying to pressure me into drinking more.
That wasn't my intention at all. I just wanted us to have a good time together.
I understand that, but it came across really poorly. These things add up, you know?
I get it. I really do. I've been a mess tonight, but I really think we could have something good if you give me another chance.
I appreciate you saying that, but I have to trust my gut. Tonight was just too much. I think it's best if we go our separate ways.
I really blew it, didn't I?
Yes, but we live and learn. I hope you take this as a learning experience.
I will. Thanks for being honest with me.
You're welcome. Good luck in the future.
Wait, what? Are you saying you think I'm having an affair? Where is this coming from?
Honestly, the way you were acting tonight made me wonder. You were so distracted and checked out, it felt like your mind was somewhere else.
No, I swear. I'm not having an affair. I know I was distracted, but it's because of work, not because of someone else.
I don't know. The constant phone checking, the lack of interest in our conversation, it all feels suspicious.
I get why you'd think that, but I promise there's no one else. I've just been under a lot of stress lately.
Stress or not, it felt like you weren't really present tonight. Like there was something else on your mind.
It's all work-related, I swear. I've been juggling a lot of deadlines and trying to keep up with everything. I didn't mean to make you feel unimportant.
It's more than just feeling unimportant. It's feeling like you're hiding something. Are you sure there's nothing you're not telling me?
Absolutely. I'm not hiding anything from you. I know my behavior tonight was off, but it's all because of the pressure I'm under at work.
Then why didn't you tell me more about what's going on at work? Instead of just complaining, you could have shared more details. It would have made me feel more involved, more like a partner.
You're right. I should have opened up more instead of just venting. I was trying to handle it all on my own and didn't want to burden you.
I would have preferred to know what's going on than be left in the dark. It felt like you were pushing me away.
I never meant to push you away. I'm sorry I made you feel that way. I should have been more transparent.
It's hard to believe you now. The way tonight went, it's made me question everything.
I understand that, and I know I've got a lot to prove if we're going to move past this. But I promise you, there's no one else. Can you give me the benefit of the doubt?
I'm really torn. Part of me wants to believe you, but another part of me is still unsure.
I get that. Trust isn't rebuilt overnight. But if you're willing, I'd like to start making things right, starting with being more open about everything.
It's going to take more than just words. I need actions that show me you're serious about this.
I know. I'm ready to show you, if you're willing to give me the chance.
I'll need some time to think about it. Tonight was a lot to process.
Take all the time you need. I just hope you'll give me the opportunity to make things right.
We'll see. For now, I think it's best if we take a step back and reassess.
I understand. I'm really sorry for everything tonight. I hope we can work through this.
We'll see. Good night.
Good night.